Today is the day. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. Today is the day that this car that has been sitting for the better half of a decade is gonna run and drive under its own power, finally. If you guys have been following the series, you have been seeing me bust my butt trying to bring this thing back to life. We got it looking half decent, we got it smelling half decent, and we got the engine bay looking pretty damn good with a whole new drivetrain in it. Got the whole new harness, everything. We went to go start it last video and found out that not only was the fuel pump just dead, but the inside of the tank was absolutely disgusting. It was the worst smelling thing I've ever smelled in my life, honestly. RJ, what'd I do all day yesterday?
Cleaned a fuel tank. Miserable. I'm trying to word this correctly. I don't want people to think that you're depressed.
So luckily the S14 gas tank is plastic, so all I had to do was basically sit there and not only vacuum it out, scrub it by hands, but also flush a bunch of ethanol through it, pump it all out, repeat. I think I finally have it clean. And not only did I clean the gas tank, but I actually spent the time and fully rejuvenated the entire fuel pump hanger. Check it out. New pump, new sock, new lines, sandblasted the bracket. I did the wires, cleaned it all up, and now this thing is actually presentable and looks brand new and hopefully will last another 20 years. Yeah, at least 5, hopefully. So I made sure we were prepared for today, and now it is time to put it all back together and finally hear this thing run. I worked so hard to get to this point. Yesterday was a long day, wasn't it, Donald?
Oh, yeah.
It's so dark in here.
Yeah, let's get that light.
I am so sick of being hunched over the back of this thing. You guys have no idea what my day was like yesterday. There we go. You see how the hanger clips in back there? No. Yeah, it's useless. But it's in position. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Ready? Listen to me, Donald.
What are we gonna do?
So, I'm gonna hook up the feed. Yep. I'm gonna loop the fuel lines up front.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna extend the return, and we're gonna run gasoline through those lines to clean them out, because everyone thought I won it. It was like the top comment on the last video.
Why would they question that?
Probably
do they know who you are?
Because I didn't even look into the gas tank, so I looked like a fool. So
No faith.
They have no faith in this guy.
All right, so I got the feed hooked up. Then we have the return right here. We're gonna put this into a container. And then the hard line up here, I just have them looped. So it goes feed, straight through the return, and flushes out the line. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Arj, I need something that can get the runoff in, if you can figure out something.
Just put it straight to his mouth. You're going full send.
Oh yeah, I cleaned this thing out. I play the song for the engine gods.
Damn. The orchestra.
That's the last thing I gotta do.
Damn, James. What is this?
I gotta get the terminal lines. I forgot.
Okay.
I did a lot yesterday. Right?
Yeah. I'll let it slide.
The lines are gonna be pretty gross, but this is why we're doing this. Are you ready?
I think so.
Hold on to it tight, RJ.
Nothing?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nothing.
I don't know the polarity here, but we're gonna find out pretty quickly. Is anything coming out yet?
Nope. Nothing.
Now let's try the other way.
Oh,
Yep, there we go.
Oh.
There we go.
You just had to reverse the pop.
Oh, that's gross. Yeah, it's crystal.
Oh yeah, stop.
Is it?
Stop
Yeah.
the popularity.
You're the worst. Lines are now cleared. The pump works.
That's the light.
The wiring, however,
It's faulty.
could be faulty. So we checked everything and everything checks out. So I'm gonna change the ECU real quick because we happen to have an extra
3D. Oh,
That didn't sound
is
good.
that sand? What in the? Don't shake that near me. There's shit falling out of it.
Is there a cockroach in there too?
I hope not.
What is in there?
Here's another one. Nothing.
No sand.
I think this came out of Josh's car. It's funny that I had one.
Thanks, Josh.
So the ECU is just not turning on. So
Damn rats.
I don't see any damaged wiring. So
Put it on a link.
I just went through everything. Let me just check over everything again. It works now.
Good job, Jim. Proud of you.
Ready?
There it is.
Ooh.
Nice.
Got that?
Yep.
All right, cool. So
Nice.
the main chassis plug that's under the dash wasn't fully seated. Kind of embarrassing. But I'm happy we changed the ECU because I don't know what the hell's in there. Are you gonna open that up or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat first.
Okay. We'll rehook up the fuel lines and get a better battery and the thing should start. Get that out of there. turn back on. This filter is good and new, so.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
No, the clamp.
just flung the hose clamp. That back in there.
It's a dry cell, guys. Don't worry. I want to hear it in the comments.
There you go. You ready? You ready?
Ready.
Let's hit it.
Are you ready?
Ready, boys? Big moment. The moment we've been waiting for the last 2 weeks, because I've been working on this thing nonstop for 2 weeks. All right, ready?
I'm excited.
Woo! Right up.
There it is. There it is.
Good job.
It sounds really good. It sounds, you hear that? Because I don't. That's good. Everything's hooked up. Let's get a battery situated. I'll put a better ground on it. We'll put some coolant on it and finally get to see if the brakes work. And we gotta put some power steering fluid in it. Hopefully it doesn't piss out the rack. So. Alright. Battery's probably still too dead, but we're gonna try. Like so antsy, dude. I just wanna get this thing going. I'm working on this car way too much the last 2 weeks. I'm going psycho. We let it run for the next 20 minutes, let the coolant bleed out, and then we get to see if this will stop.
All right, so it's been running for quite a bit. Feels like it's almost up to operating temp.
Now what's really awesome about this KA is the fact that it hasn't been smoky at all. Like from cold start to now, literally no exhaust smoke at all. And if you guys have been around for the Nissan experience, you would have saw that every KA we've ever had, super smoky. So very, very happy about that one. I didn't think any time in my life would I be this excited to drive a stock 240. It's gonna be a big victory. This thing's loud as shit.
I know, rev it. I hate those.
It sounds a lot faster than it's gonna be. I forgot how much like straight pipe KAs suck. Yeah, here's a question for you. What's the best muffler you can put on a KA?
Takimoto.
Ooh. Close second. A turbo. It's the best muffler.
You should have prepared me for that.
Let's go. Let's get this show on the road here.
Look.
Yeah, that's all right.
So, car sat for 10 years, which means the wheel bearings, the brakes, anything else can be trashed, right?
Correct.
So, one way to find out.
Get in there. Go.
Are these not talking?
Predictions, RJ?
I think it's gonna stop, but I think at least one caliper line is gonna blow.
Okay, it's got a brake pedal though. It feels good. It feels firm.
There's hope.
How's the clutch feel?
Oh, brakes work, man. Brakes work, man.
Oh, we put the blast pipes on. I hate the blast pipes.
I can't believe I'm driving this right now. You should have saw Brian's face when I pulled out.
Brad, you see it's driving?
Just saw it.
We weren't pushing it. Did you see?
Yep.
I drove it 10 feet. Already tell the suspension and the tires crazy.
Drive it more.
All right.
I take back what I said earlier. I'm kind of digging the blast pipes.
Hell no.
I knew he was gonna say that. It sounds like a shitty Subaru.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Ugh. Sounds better than your car.
The brakes need to be, that was, I was pushing real hard on the brakes.
This thing sounds crazy.
It's not good.
I know, man.
Did you see it drift a little bit?
Is it the tires?
Yeah, I literally took off and I drifted like a foot because the tires.
Dude,
are so
I saw
dry
when
on
you
it.
hit the brakes, the rear end lifted like 6 inches. That was pretty sick.
I wish I had an LSD.
RJ, hold this quick.
Just fill the diff with a bunch of rocks and shit. don't think I've ever seen a 240 wheel hop until now. That was crazy.
It says it was getting hot. It doesn't really feel it. The coolant temp sensor said it was getting hot, but
Well, I can tell you it's cold outside.
we didn't bleed the coolant for shit, so. Wow.
It ran.
It ran. It
And drove. And look, dude, it left 2 tire marks.
Oh, it did spin the left one?
It spun both.
Nice.
Those are
kinda.
both from you.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nice. I'll tell you what, the rear end felt crazy. These tires are bad. I mean, these are like the original tires to the thing. And the suspension's real soft, but seeing this thing outside, washed, with a new engine in it, it looks awesome, dude. Especially at Magic Hour right now.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just drove it. It's like,
Right here, over on the camera, this looks like a very, very, very
that's all I'm
nice
saying.
Zenki.
Craigslist ad right there.
Always make sure you take your pictures for your Facebook Marketplace ads at happy
dusk,
hour.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, I went absolutely insane the last like 3-4 days trying to get this thing to run. And well, I just drove it and it feels,
It's crazy.
Feels
This thing
great.
hasn't moved other than on a trailer in 10 years.
this thing hasn't moved under its own power
Yeah.
in probably 10 years. And now it still needs a bunch of work to become like a really good street car. But the big stuff is, well, we're there, so it's presentable.
I can't feel my hands.
Oh my God, it's so cold. All right, we earned some dinner. Let's go eat and come back to this thing.
Celebratory victory! Food. Ooh.
All right, I'm making RJ come for a ride with me because we gotta grease that.
This thing got heat?
Yeah, I just want you to feel how crazy the tires feel. Oof, the battery's dead. Ooh, love that. Love that. Who needs a battery when you got friends?
Funny.
Everybody needs a battery. Oh my God, this thing rolls like shit.
Good job, everybody! Woo!
Jimmy's really good at pop stars.
He is really good at it. I'll give it to him.
I'm just so happy the brakes work.
Jimmy? Are you my Uber?
Yeah, hop in, buddy.
If this was a new
I am so happy the brakes work because I did not want to do the brakes, even though I should. Still don't want to do them.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Little limp mode action.
It's so loud.
Ah!
Isn't it so weird to be in this thing just driving around?
It is.
Sounds like it's in limp mode actually. If you hear it, it breaks up at like $3 grand. So
Yeah.
probably just a math or something stupid. But for now, all I want to do is take a picture with the 33 because everyone's been begging me. And let's pull it inside and then just do it once over.
They're like the same color.
You don't get the full effect with the hood off, but it's just funny to see. Everyone's been asking for it, so really take it in. Breaking up at higher RPMs, so I think we either have a vacuum leak or the map's feeling bad, so we'll give it a once over, but we drove it. Dude, huge victory.
Crazy.
The suspension's rough, the tires are rough, so honestly, the last thing I want to do before we kind of probably get rid of it is get it on some new tires, get on some new suspension, and dial it up, and I think we're good to go. So
Golden.
I've had my fun with it. It's time to pass it on to someone else. And I know a lot of you guys are getting sick of this thing. So it's so yeah, I don't even know what else to say.
It was a huge victory today.
It was a huge victory today. So next video, let's get this thing sitting nice. But for now, she's a running, driving Zenki and it stops. Running, driving, stopping Zenki. Can't beat that. It's pretty funny to see the rust off the rotors right now. Wow, these things are drilled and slotted, I didn't even realize it. Can you see? It's funny. A huge victory today. You guys have heard me say it a million times, but I threw the hood on. I felt like it was fitting. It makes it look pretty complete, so. A lot of good things today. We found out some other problems, right? Power steering pump probably needs to be changed. Some weird-ish electrical issues, surprise, surprise. And besides that, of course, the suspension and the tires definitely need to be replaced ASAP. So, man, this car has been nonstop for the last 2 weeks. This thing has busted my ass. It hasn't been hard. It's been nice, easy work, but it's just been so tedious. I swear I've been working on this thing literally nonstop. Every like 2 minutes of camera footage, it's like 2 hours worth of work. But it's been worth it. It's been really cool seeing this thing like transform from something that looks like you don't even want to touch it with anything but a forklift to something that like you could really see the potential in. So it's been pretty fantastic, and we still got a lot of work to do, but I'm happy the big stuff is basically done. So now I could pass it on to someone else who, you know, could put their time and effort in and make something pretty cool. So I'm happy. But this thing has definitely burnt me out, and I'm really excited to actually work on something, well, a little bit cooler. My parts for the coupe finally came back from paint, so I'm dying to put that thing together. But I really wanted to wrap this thing up. So I'm thinking one more video on this thing, get on the wheels and coils, make it look kind of dope. And then behind the scenes, I'll probably tidy up the rest of it, and maybe do a random video whenever, and start figuring out what I want to do with it. But I know a lot of guys want me to give it away, but I don't know if this is a giveaway car. I feel like if I'm going to give away a car, it has to be pretty freaking mint. And to be honest, this isn't, I don't want to put the money in, any more money or time into this car. I let someone else continue to fund. Because if I paint this thing, it's gonna cost me like $3 grand to paint it for like a quick paint job. Even a Mako job is not worth doing because you're gonna be painting over things that need body work, and then all of a sudden it's harder for the next guy. So it just kind of doesn't really make sense, but whatever. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm happy this has kept us busy for the last 2 weeks as things have kind of fallen into place. We have some really big news coming next week, and I'm pretty freaking excited for it. So with that, I am gonna end it. So I had a really long morning, so your boy needs some sleep. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and see you guys very soon.